Hi everybody, welcome to Degrees of Shining, and tonight I am channeling another fierce alter ego. Her name is Violettric ShoxXx. She loves all things purple, silver, glitter, rhinestone, sparkle, you name it. And if you'd like to see how I created the look, stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome to Degrees of Shining, and tonight is my second Club Kid look for Mr. Demontage and Graffiti Ma. Her name is Violettric ShoxXx. The inspiration, I took a look at some drag looks, I took a look at some Club Kid looks. I love the color purple and the color silver, and that's how I'm putting the look together. I also got this awesome electric purple wig from eBay, and so I'm using that as the base for my color palette, and I'm just going to build the look from there. I already did prep and prime my face, washed, exfoliated, went ahead and put on some moisturizer. I used Oil Control Lotion by MAC, and then I also used a matte gel. This is the Monistat. You could use Smashbox Photo Finish in Light or MAC Matte. And then also this is a new product that I'm using, Patricia Wexler's No Injection Line Filler, and this is for both the lips and the eye area. I'm finding as I get a little bit older, I have some creasing that's going on around here, so it's nice to smooth that out. And we'll see how if it is a thumbs up or a thumbs down product. So it's on my lips and underneath my eyes. Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in a couple shades on my face. Set that with Mineralize Skinfinish powder in medium dark. And then for contouring, I use the dark powder just in this area. And then for lighter areas here and on my nose and forehead, I went ahead and used True Match by Loreal, which is a really light color. Since it's partially based on drag, there's that high contrast with super dark contouring and then bright highlights, you know, in this area and then under the eyes. And so I'm going to get the look started. I'm going to start with my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and lay down some white as a canvas, probably not my entire eye because the look is going to be split up between color and black. So I'm going to use NYX's Jumbo Stick in Milk or White, and I'm going to dab that on my finger and then lay it on the inner part of my eye up to my brow bone. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and lay down some silver. This is the Hip Pencil in Silver Lightning. It's super soft, super creamy, so again, I'm just going to take it on my finger. I like using my fingers. And this is going in the inner third of my eye, and it will go all the way up to my brow bone. Okay, so I have that silver all over the inner third of my eye up to my brow bone. The one thing I forgot to tell you is that I did go ahead and brush out my brows and I filled them in, and I did this very simply. I used a CoverGirl brown pencil. This is like a deep brunette color. I have dark eyebrows, so I kind of filled and made a little bit more of a sharp shape to the eyebrow. And then I went in with an angled brush and eyeshadow powder, you know, a powder, basically Handwritten and Embark, two deeper dark brown colors, and dabbed and then just filled to set that pencil, keep it in place, keep it from moving around. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take a silver. I am using MAC's Silver Fog pigment and a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to lay that over the cream pencil that I just laid down, that silver pencil. And again, using a cream product and then setting it with a powder for staying power. Okay, so I have the silver I wanted, and then I went back in and actually put some white underneath my eyes because I'm going to start working with my color now, and I wanted to brighten this area and then bring a little bit of silver down where my tear ducts are and then onto the lower lash line. So now I'm going to start working with the purples, and I have a few beautiful colors that I'm going to work with. This is Purple Haze by Urban Decay. It is a matte shadow. It is super creamy, super soft. I'm going to use this definitely in the crease area, but I do want to use something with shimmer as well, and I'm going to use two different red purples or red violet, and this one is Glam Girl. That is from Glamour Doll Eyes. Again, thank you to Elise, the Bubblegum Princess. This was one of my prizes. I love this purple. And the second one I'm going to use is actually from Pure Luxe, and this one is called Shadow Grape. They are just enough different in color that I think they'll blend well together. I think one is a little darker. Small crease brush. This is my Japanesque. I love that it's got the short head to it. And I'm going to start with the Purple Haze, and I'm just dabbing a little bit in that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work this into the crease area about here and then up. And then I'm going to bring it down onto my nose area. So you'll see I'm starting with the second darker purple now, and this is the Shadow Grape from Pure Luxe. And I brought it down onto my nose area, the side of my nose. Okay, so I've worked in some of that darker purple Glam Girl from Glamour Eyes. Again, just in the crease area, a little bit darker on the outer edge of the crease. And then I'm going to go in and blend that. Okay, so now I'm going to place a even darker purple just in this crease area in the outer area. And I got a sample. Again, I bought some samples from Glamour Eyes. And this is shaded Orchid. Very pretty. Again, I'm using the same small tipped crease brush, tap off extra. I'm going to really concentrate right in this outer crease area and create a little bit of a wing on the top there. You can see it really deepens it. Okay, so I'm happy with the purple that I have now in the crease area, and I've created a little bit of a wing. It's a little darker out here. And now I'm going to go in with some black ground paint pot, and I'm going to lay down the foundation of the areas that are going to be black in the look. And that's kind of, you can see where it's bare from about here out to underneath where the line of the wing shadow is. So I'm going to use that as my guideline, and I'm going to bring my black in about halfway on the lid and then just up to where my crease meets with that purple that I've laid down. Okay, so you can see I've gone in, I've started working on the shape of the black on my eye. And to do this, I'm just using my Mehron black palette, the Paradise palette. I've sprayed, using a small spray bottle, sprayed the black, and I'm using a very pointy paintbrush. And I'm trying to create a shape that wings out from about here into where the silver is. And then I think I'm actually going to draw in a black line to connect that, to make it a little bit more dramatic. But I need to match up both sides, so start on this side. Okay, so I have the basis of my shape on both sides, and now I'm going back in and I'm softening these lines that are left where I stopped with the Mehron palette. And again, that's a liquid makeup, so what I'm doing is I'm using the same crease brush, short pointy crease brush for precision, and I've dipped it into a black shadow, and I'm using the black from my Sleek palette. You could use matte carbon. You could use any of the blacks from any of the Mineralize trios or Mineralize duo shadows. I like this Sleek palette, so that's what I'm using. Okay, so I have that blended pretty well from the inside all the way out, and I'll work that a little bit more as I go along and add more things. And now I'm going to add more of a shape to my eyeliner underneath the eye, probably from down inside here all the way out. And this is tricky. I don't know how successful I'm going to be at this, but basically I'm going to take the shape down below the eye and connect it. Okay, so I have that eyeliner shape below my eye, kind of like how it came out. And right now I'm just going in and sharpening up the shape around my nose, taking a crease brush, a fluffy brush, and just bringing up some of that purple that I've placed on the outside of my nose area. And I'm just blending it up towards where my eyebrows meet, just to make a sharper shape there. Okay, you'll see I've gone in and I've drawn some lashes in on the bottom here, just 4 on each side. And I'm using my Urban Decay liquid liner in Perversion, which is black. And I love the brush on this. It's so pointy and fine that it's really good for detail work and getting really close to your lash line if you're doing liquid liner on the top line. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm going in and drawing a shape that I'm going to fill in on my forehead. You can kind of see the white there. Kind of did a little doodle down to my nose too. What I'm doing is I have these earrings that I found and deconstructed and reconstructed that I'm going to be wearing. These are Violettric's earrings, and what I'm doing is drawing a similar shape onto my forehead that I'm going to fill with purple and silver and glitter and all kinds of good stuff. So I'm just kind of using that as a guide. It's kind of a flowery star shape.